Hello everyone, Dexter Dog here, and thank you for checking out this video. My last video was on fursuit tips and tricks on how to save up for a fursuit. However, this video is actually to start commissioning your fursuit. Congratulations, after months of saving and, doing summer jobs and all that stuff, you actually have enough money to actually get a fursuit. In order to even think about starting to find a maker and sending quotes and everything, you need to have a couple things ready first. First, you need a fursona. Fursonas are in the general fandom that'll basically depict your personality, how you are, or what you would like to be. This is Dexter. I didn't love the mat, so it's awesome. Pretty much after you have a fursona, you want to try to get a ref sheet made either by yourself or have it commissioned. Ref sheets usually depict 2 to 3 sides of your fursona, detailing any markings and colorings or anything like that that'll actually show a picture of what your fursona or what you want your fursuit to look like, similar to like this. Now, once you actually have your ref sheet and your fursona made, now comes the actual difficult part and finding your maker. Now, your budget is really going to depict on what maker you can actually afford. Name brand makers such as Mischief makers or More for Less are going to generally be more expensive, between $2,000 to $3,000. Private commissioners or artists in the fandom will take you as well, but again, they're going to be a little bit more cheaper than actual name brand commissioners. Now, when you have actually found your, commissioner and you want to actually have them make your fursuit, you need to send them a quote. The quote is a spreadsheet that details what you want them to make for you. You have to actually send your ref sheet, whether you want it full suit, plantigrade, digigrade, partial, head only, whatever you want. You need to make sure you detail that inside the actual quote. Otherwise, they're just going to say, well, what do you want me to make? You want me to make a stick figure with your head on it? No, you have to make sure you fill out all that stuff so they actually know in detail what they are actually making for you and how much it's going to cost. Now, some commissioners are operating on a quote system where you actually have to wait in line. Don't feel bad if you don't get accepted. You don't have any open slots, or they just won't make the design because it's too complex, or they can't actually make it. They can only make simple fursuits. If you get actually accepted, congratulations, you're on your way to getting a fursuit. Now, once you actually have your fursuit maker ready and they accepted your quote, it's now time for payment. Now, you guys have to be very careful with payment systems and making sure that you look at the reviews. If the reviews are bad, then obviously something's wrong here, whether they use some fake fox fur or Mongolian fur that gets matted really fast and it makes that fursuit fall apart in 5 seconds of wear. It's very bad to actually do that. You guys want to find people that actually have bought fursuits from them and making sure that it's actually the quality that the fursuit maker says it is. Now, once you actually have that, you're all set to go. Now you actually have to send them money. Now, most commissioners will actually either use PayPal or some other form of payment. But PayPal is the most common one since it's actually able to actually be traced and they have a record of it. Most commissioners will actually require a 30% non-refundable payment, and that is usually for materials. Or some of them might actually refund depending on how far they are into it and how much they have actually spent on the materials. Now that we have that out of the way, congratulations, you sent the full payment and they're going to make your fursuit. Now comes the waiting game, because fursuits usually take 5 to 6 months to make, depending on the maker and how fast they could do it. You're going to be waiting a while, really long time. Oh, long. But hey, it's worth the wait if you want this actual commissioner to make. Now, they will be sending you, hopefully, every week or every other week, progress screenshots of what they are doing to your fursuit and if you want anything changed or what is actually going on with the fursuit. Now, hopefully, if all goes well, you'll have your fursuit within a year if they are making it, and it's really nice. Usually, at the end of it, they will use partial shipping, which is basically by weight, and fursuits are generally very heavy. You guys have to be ready to actually pay more than at least $75 for shipping if it's partial, and how far is it going. My suit's coming from the UK, so it's going to be quite a bit money, but I'm okay with paying the money. I already paid the actual commissioner to actually make mine. It's now just waiting on it to be made and shipped. So once you guys actually have your fursuit, congratulations, you now are a fursuiter and you're like ready to dance around and stuff. But that's pretty much how the process of actually commissioning someone. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and any type of topics you guys want me to discuss. and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!